I like the comments that I love the best are the ones where you should really rethink your host of this show. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't a television show, and if you look at the name of the channel, I can't really remove myself. So
Yeah. But I get a lot of comments, and it's like they think I'm not going to see the comment. They'll comment something like, "This guy's dumb." It's like, hey man, you're pretty much messaging me, telling me I'm dumb. Like, I'm just going to delete that comment.
But with
let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's a good segue. So,
yeah.
Malcolm and I talked about, Malcolm has another channel, and he has gotten some hate comments on his outdoors channel. And I have gotten a series of pretty just wrong, disgusting, not really great comments. And generally the spam filter will catch those. They'll catch the spammy type words. But some of these trolls are pretty clever and purposely misspell bad potty words. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah,
I've got it plugged in this time.
Okay.
Last time I left the charger from my laptop at my office, and
he lucked out anyway. Let me just tell you, he lucked out. I gave him a whole channel review for like an hour after that. But so potty mouths, any kind of bad words, anything like that. Generally, YouTube will filter those out, but they're clever. Some of these trolls are clever enough to misspell them, but still get their point across by using nasty comments. So what you can do is you can go into your YouTube studio and go in and make words that are banned from your channel. So like I had to, and I would suggest any woman doing this is ban the word rape. That was one of those ones that came up quite often. I would ban the word, like any misspellings of anything derogatory towards another race. I would definitely try to find as many different versions of that and just copy and paste them and put them in your banned words. Anything like that, any kind of hate speech whatsoever. Try to find those words, those, even the misspellings of those words, and put them in your banned words. So that way it just never shows up in your feed. And the reason you want to do this, because I know sometimes people are like, oh, you know what? I want to, I think it's kind of funny, like I was too, that, I get these bad words, but what can happen, or even these hate comments, but what can happen, those trolls can take over your comment section. So a video that was originally about, buying a house now turns into some political rant or a racial rant or something. And they're like, you don't want these trolls to take over the conversation of what the video was actually about, which was purchasing a home. So just go ahead and don't leave those comments. Now, if they're just kind of funny, like I had some girl said that I thought it was hysterical. She was like, you could tell that she's kind of like a fun mom and that she probably was funny at one time when she was younger. I left that because I thought it was funny. It wasn't a troll comment. It was an actual observation. So she actually is a loyal subscriber and comments on every video now.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. And I mean, you bring up a good point that I think females probably do have a much different perspective in the comment section than a guy. I'm going to get very different comments. And I still get these hateful comments sometimes. Like that's the 1% of the population that's just very vocal when they're anonymous on platforms like this. Everybody gets that. But you guys probably definitely do get a lot more, just negative kind of targeted comments on that.
It can really weigh on you when you start reading some of them, because they make fun of the way you look and, the way, you dress, your hair color. I mean, your makeup. One lady was like, and on a side note, I really think you should rethink your makeup. It's very distracting. And I'm like, what? If I was a beauty channel, sure. But we're talking about houses here. I'm not worried about my makeup, to tell you the truth. I put this on in the morning. If it lasts all day, I'm lucky.
So maybe my view on negative comments. I think if somebody's doing very hateful stuff, get it out of there. You don't want that. That's going to discourage your other commenters from leaving feedback, like really hateful stuff. Mm-hmm. But if they're just leaving constructive feedback or just some negative feedback, a lot of times I'll leave it there.
Right.
And the best thing ever is when your subscribers like defend you, so you don't have to. That's like one of the best feelings ever. And I've had people leave negative comments and then see 4, 5, 6 like people leaving positive comments defending me. And I mean, I think that's really good. That's kind of building that community, and in a way, it's maybe even encouraging people to comment that otherwise wouldn't comment.
I did leave the one about the makeup because I knew that somebody would be like, "Really?"
Yeah,
I did leave that because I just thought it was so crazy. But yeah, as long as you can have a healthy conversation, I think that anytime you start seeing political rants or anything like that, that needs to go.
Politics, get it out of there. Yeah.
Politics, religion, any of that stuff, just like you would in regular conversation, just remove that from your comment section.